Namaste and welcome. My name is Kristen Rose, and this is week 3 of our 7-week chakra yoga mini immersion. So today's practice, we will be exploring the third of the 7 chakra series, the Manipura Chakra, or the solar plexus. This is our powerhouse center, our center of willpower, authenticity, confidence, and really that fire, that inner fire, beyond Agni or the inner digestive fire, but that inner fire and confidence to really burn through or transmute anything that's no longer serving us in our highest path. So for today's practice, please take your time to reach for any props and to remember that my offerings are suggestions and that your body is your very best teacher. So please listen to your body and create room for modifications and variations and rest as you need. So today I would love to invite us to be in a comfortable seated position, coming down to the earth, crossing the ankles, finding Sukhasana or easy, sweet pose. Sitting up nice and tall, closing down through the eyes. And welcome your awareness to settle down and into the region below the sternum and above the navel. Just allowing your awareness to rest in the region of Manipura Chakra, the solar plexus. Noticing the breath. And just imagine as if you could breathe into this solar center. You might even visualize a golden light, a luminous orb, radiating from this center of transformation, your inner light. You may notice the breath naturally begins to deepen or lengthen, starting to amplify the breath. Connecting to this energy center, you may begin to notice sensations, even emotions that are coming to the surface. What does it mean to connect to that inner strength, your deep core, the light of who you really are? There may be an affirmation that is resonating with you in this moment. Perhaps something like, I am strong. I am confident. I allow my authentic light to shine so bright. Just calling in the wisdom of this center. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out through the mouth. Release the mudra. Take the palms to face down and draw the fingertips in and the elbows out. We will begin with a technique known as Agnisara. This is a very cleansing technique of abdominal churning. So if this is new to you, I invite you to take it very slow, very, very gentle, preferably done on an empty stomach. So we will together find a deep exhale through the mouth and then holding the breath out, beginning to pump the navel up and down, up and down, up and down. If you wish to skip this component of our practice, that's okay too. It's a very cleansing and detoxifying technique. So when you're ready, breathe in, exhale out, all the breath out, all the breath out. Draw the navel towards the spine. Hold in a breathless state as you start to pump the abdomen down and up, down and up, down and up. massaging the digestive organs, activating that inner Agni, that digestive fire. When you feel ready to breathe in, release the pumping. Breathe in deeply, sit up nice and tall. Hold for a moment. And release. Take the palms to the sky, finding Gyan Mudra, thumbs, index fingers together. We will explore one short, gentle round of Kapalabhati. So beginner-friendly approach to the skull shining breath. Please be mindful of any contraindications like high blood pressure, any history of stroke, heart disease, heart surgery. Really just tune in and listen to your body, as this is a very activating, energizing breathing technique. When we are ready, the technique involves taking a half breath in through the nose, an active exhale, and passive inhale. So it sounds something like this. Actively drawing the navel towards the spine, and then a soft belly, relaxed inhale. So find your own rhythm, there's no rush. I will keep track of the count for this short round. Closing down through the eyes, breathing through the nose. If you prefer Dirga Pranayama or the full yogic breath, that's great too. If you're coming into Kapalabhati, take a half breath in through the nose, exhale to begin. You might imagine as if you were fanning the flame, that inner flame of a candle, stoking that inner light. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully exhale. Full breath in. Hold momentarily. Relax the shoulders. And exhale. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Drawing the hands together, palms upon the heart. 3 sun breaths. Surya Pranayama. Inhale, reaching up. So if you're harnessing that energy, that heat, that life force of the sun, exhale, hands to heart, drawing it in. 2 more. Last round. This time, inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, take the left arm behind you, right hand to the left knee, coming into a gentle seated twist. Inhale to lift and lengthen up through the spine. Good. Exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. Activating Manipura Chakra. Breathing here. That golden light of this powerhouse expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. 1 breath to prepare. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Welcoming in this wringing out effect. Breathing into the core of your being. Harnessing that inner strength. Exhale to release. Extend the legs. Give the knees a little shake. And slowly transition down onto the back of the body. Knees bent, feet grounded. Relax the arms down by your sides. Coming into a little bit of a flowing bridge exploration. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. Good. Exhale, slowly roll the spine all the way back down. Now bringing in the arms. Inhale, lift the hips. Extend the arms up and over. Good. Exhale, lower the hips and the arms together. A few more like this. Last breath. Good. Press into the palms. Lift the hips. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Holding your bridge pose. Keep your gaze neutral. Protect the neck. Draw the inner thighs towards one another. Press the feet away from the upper body. Feel the strength of your core. Wrap everything around your strong center. Finding that courage to dig deep, to breathe deeper, to use the breath to navigate your way through the heat of any moment. Lift the heels, slowly roll the spine all the way down. Beautiful. Take the arms out nice and wide, ground into the palms. Hug the navel towards the spine and bring the shins parallel to the earth. Dorsiflex the ankles. Feel the strength of your core. Take a gentle breath in. On the exhale, let the knees fall to the right, about 2 inches. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left, about 2 inches. Inhale center. Exhale right, maybe a little bit deeper down this time. Hold. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Back to center. One more time to the right, maybe a little bit deeper down. Good. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. This time slowly lower the knees all the way down to the earth on the right side body. Adjust the position of the spine as you need to. Perhaps rest the right hand on the left thigh. Turn your gaze to the left. Take a few deep breaths here. Nice and slow, draw the navel towards the spine. Bring the knees back up to center. Slowly release to the other side. You might scuttle the hips a little bit to the right. Turn your gaze in the opposite direction of the knees. Breathing here. Supporting the body with the use of props. Might feel called to bring a block in between the thighs or underneath both knees. A few more breaths. Coming back to center. Again, dorsiflex the ankles. This time bring the hands to the top of the thighs. Press the thighs away from you, but the thighs press back. A little isometric hold here. Holding the shape, but not the breath. For the count of 108, 107, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile, release, hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful work. Tuck the chin, bring the hands to the hamstrings. Start to rock and roll a couple of times, forward and back. Coming all the way up to seated, cross the ankles and step back to table. Stack the shoulders over the wrist, the hips over the knees. Extend the right leg back. Hips are parallel to the earth. And then bend the right knee. Inhale, arch the back, lift your gaze up. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Dome the upper back into a little one-legged cat. Inhale, extend the right leg back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, open the chest, little back bend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more like this. Inhale, extend the right leg back, holding the shape, deepening the breath. Option to extend the left arm forward and out, finding your strong, powerful sunbird pose, Surya Chariya. Find that crossbody activation from the left shoulder to the right hip. Press the ground down and away. Embrace the shaking, harness that inner strength. Inhale. Exhale, release. Starting to feel that warmth, that heat. Coming to the other side. Send the left leg back and up. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Lift the left foot. Lift your gaze. Exhale, knee to nose. Little one-legged cat and cow. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, find that strength of your core. 2 more like this. Good. Extend the left leg back. You can hold here. Internally rotate the left hip. Maybe extend the right arm out and up. The full expression. Breathe. Burning away any of those thoughts, those judgments, limiting beliefs, anything that's no longer serving. One more breath. Exhale, release, lower down. Beautiful. Untuck the toes, take the knees wide. Sink the hips back into Balasana, child's pose. Take a few slower, deep breaths here. Just honoring your practice thus far. Meeting yourself exactly where you are at. Letting go of what you think your practice looks like. And just tuning into that inner strength. The practice truly feels like in your body. Wherever you are is exactly where you are meant to be. Inhale deeply. Authentic audible sigh. Slowly rising up. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. You might bring in a little movement here if it's the first down dog of your day. Pedaling out the feet. Stretching out through the backs of the legs. Holding in stillness for a few breaths. Spread out through the fingertips, ground through the palms. Find length through the spine. Tilt the tailbone up, extend through the legs. Let the heels fall, but they don't need to touch. Strong, powerful inversion. Inhale forward to plank, Phalakasana, or top of a push-up. So draw the pubic bone up towards the navel. Find a strong streamline of energy through the back of the body from the heels to the crown. You can always lower down the knees and come into a supported plank if you prefer. Take a deep breath in. Gentle breath out. Together, let's lower the knees down, coming all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Slide the forearms forward, coming into Sphinx. Stack the elbows under the shoulders. Slight tuck of the chin, or just let the head hang heavy, maybe resting on a block. Press down into the forearms. Scrub the forearms back. Feel that openness through the solar plexus, through the heart. Breathing in. Take the elbows wide. Exhale, lower down. Stack the palms at the top of the mat. Rest the forehead and breathe into the low belly. Maybe rock the hips side to side. Slide the hands next to the side ribs, tuck the toes. Press up through supported plank to downward facing dog. Walk to the center of the mat. Bend the knees and come down to the earth. Sitting up nice and tall as we prep for Savasana or boat's pose. Bring the hands in behind the backs of the knees. Maintain a long neutral spine as you start to lean back. You can stay here or lift the legs, bring the shins parallel to the earth. Maybe extend the arms for a little bit more of a challenge. If you're looking for that full expression, extend the legs. Stay with your breath. Maybe there's a little smile. Noticing the quality of the mind when faced with a challenge. Does it feel like to have the courage to lean into it fully? Good. Slowly coming out. Bring the feet down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the hands forward. C-curve the spine. And as many breaths as you need, as slow as you can, lowering all the way down. As if you were moving through molasses. Coming all the way down to the earth. Hug the knees into the chest. Start to rock a little side to side. Extend the left leg out. Hug the right knee in. Pavanmuktasan. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathing into the low belly. Massaging the low belly, digestive organs. Igniting that Agni, digestive fire. Switching sides. Draw the left knee in, extend the right leg out. And again, just a few deep belly breaths. Encouraging that natural flow of digestion, that free flow of prana or life force energy from right to left side body, along ascending, transverse, descending colon. Bring the right knee in to meet the left. Give yourself a loving, gratifying little squeeze. Releasing down to our final resting pose, into Savasana. Taking a moment to settle into stillness, to find a comfortable place to rest. Closing down through the eyes. Notice the presence of your beating heart. The warmth, the radiance, the luminosity, the energy radiating throughout your body. A sense of aliveness, what it feels like to be alive. As the body remains still, allow the breath to soften. And allow the mental repetition of the Bij mantra, the seed sound for Manipura, Ram, to carry you into deeper stillness. Each exhale, mentally repeating Ram. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, reawakening the body. Bend the knees. Roll over onto one side and slowly find your way up to seated. Just taking a few moments here to notice what it feels like to connect to that inner light, to the very essence of who you really are in this moment, just as you are. You might reflect upon how you can bring more of this light, this energy, this fire into your practice or into your life. Bringing the hands together, palm to palm at the heart, and a little bow of gratitude, deep reverence for the ancient traditions we have borrowed these practices from. Thank you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Again, my name is Kristen Rose, and right now we are flowing through a 7-week mini Hatha Yoga practice to explore and journey through the 7 chakras. If you would like to continue going on this journey with me, I invite you to subscribe, to leave a comment down below, to let me know where you are tuning in from and what you would like to learn more of. I'm so honored to walk this path with you here. And if you are excited, you can dive even deeper with us here at the School of Living Yoga, starting this September as we launch our online annual 200-hour yoga teacher training program that takes you on an even deeper dive into the subtle anatomy of the body, yoga philosophy, asana, pranayama, and so much more. You can find more information in the description below. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day.